Yo, what's going on, and then what fam? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be ranking every single track on our brand new album called Enter and putting it on a tier list from best to worst. If you guys enjoy this one, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which song is your personal favorite. Also, be sure to go listen to the album Enter by And Then What on all platforms now. Alright, so the first song we're going to be ranking is called All Day, which is the intro track to Enter. So let's get into this one. Let's just listen to it a little bit. As you guys can tell, it's like a hype track, you know? Fire, dude. Alright, so for the first song, All Day, I'm actually going to be putting it in A tier. So let's... How the fuck do I edit this? Oh. I think I'm going to put it at A tier just because I think it's fire, but it's not the best song on the album. Alright, so the second song that we have to review here is called Choose. This is one of my favorites actually, so I can see myself being a little bit biased with this, but it's up to you guys to decide. Let's go. I'm not who you choose, but I burn just to be your muse, yeah. I'm laying here begging silently while you run from the thoughts of me, yeah. Look at what you've become, yeah. Look at what you become, yeah. Look at who you've become, yeah. But you left a boy so nice, yeah. I stay up late just in case you call. One of the things I love about this song is just the vocal effects, you know, the echo in the background. I think Zach's part here is super strong. Okay, so Choose, I'm going to be putting it A tier just because I think, again, it's really strong, but it is not the best. There's some things in this song that just, it make it kind of a little bit below what our best music is and could be capable of, so I'm going to be keeping it at A, but again, great song, second strong. Alright, so that leads us into the third song, which is called Forgot I Was Real, which is actually a single that we released in lead up to this album, so let's listen to this one real quick. Alright, so currently on the list, just in case you guys haven't been keeping up, well, I shouldn't say that. Alright, so the current on the list is in tier A, we have All Day and Choose. Then in tier B, we have Forgot I Was Real. Alright, so track 4 is called Dying Love. This is more of a melodic one, but I love this one. The vocals and harmonies are perfect. Alright, so this is going to be an exciting one. So for our first S tier, we have Dying Love, because the vocals on this are just perfect. I absolutely love this song in general. And overall, I just think it's a really strong pick. So overall, S tier, we have our first one, Dying Love. Moving on to the fifth track in the album, it's called 404. Let's get into this one. It's a lot of hyper pop and rage kind of rap vibes. All I do is scream at the motherfucking rain, yeah. 404, yeah, I lost my way, yeah. Boyfriend's still got the lead in the day, yeah. Got it glass in my brain, yeah. Down here we go, that's a screaming to the wind. 404, it's our fight. Now take, we just fight. 404, inside my brain, put it out in the song so I can share my pain, yeah. 404, burn the code, burn the code. 404, 404, wrote the code, yeah. Alright, so overall the song was a little bit weaker than all the other ones we presented so far, so I'm going to be putting that at C tier just for that reason, but it is a very, very good song that I do recommend listening to. Alrighty, for the 6th song in the album, we have a song called Virus, which is a very, very interesting one because we changed the title like 4 times and couldn't figure out what to do, but we ended up going with Virus, so this is what it sounds like. The only thing in this song is just how different Zach and I have our effects, which is definitely a factor. Alright, so this one's a bit shorter, so I'm actually just going to be putting it a D tier just because in competition with the other songs, man, it is very far down there, but it is a good filler track and I really, really did like it. It sounds good, just the effects are a lot different, which kind of sound out of place in a way, which is my own critique, but I hope you guys do enjoy it. Alright, moving on to track 7, it's called Printer, and it's actually more of like a pop song than it is hyperpop or anything else, but I really, really liked it, so we ended up putting it on the album. And obviously the vocals that Zach ends up using are super, super catchy, and I love them.
I told myself I'd never fall this way, not for someone I was meant to hate, yeah. We're tangled in the wreckage design, but damn it, you're still running through my mind. You're the enemy, but I crave your touch. You're the bullet that I love too much. Yeah, every battle leaves me bruised, but I keep on losing just to lose to you, yeah. I don't wanna love you, you're the enemy. I know if I fall to turn my color, you're the enemy. I don't wanna end up all alone, we're just wait and see. Obvious your heart is vanished on me, burn like gasoline.
Alright, so overall, I'm actually going to give us our second S tier song, Printer. I really, really love this song and the pop vibes that it brings. Alright, so just like that, we have 2 songs in S tier, Printer. I think it's super, super catchy. The vocals are on point throughout the entire song, and the lyricism is super, super well written. Alright, moving on to track 8, it's called Codeless. Let's run into it.
I didn't even get to save a moment of you and I don't know why I put myself through all of the errors that you put me through, but I guess it doesn't really matter if you're by my side. Yeah, you talk down like I'm not even real, then you break me into pieces and you ask how I feel, yeah. Cut me deep, but I still try to heal, yeah. Can't let it go, cause my pain's my grill, yeah. You show up like, yeah, full of excuses. I just let it slide cause I'm used to all the bruises.
Alright, so I'm going to be putting Codeless at B tier just because I think it's good, but it's not the best work we've ever done. Huh? No, I just had to move it for the, I'm recording right now, tier list of my latest album that we just dropped.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Alright, just like give me a heads up.
Yeah, I got you. Alright, back to business. So as I said before, Codeless is going to be in B tier just because I don't think it's as strong as some of the other songs that we put on this list so far. It's a very, very catchy pop song, but I mean, if we're comparing it to Printer, it's just not the same level. The vocals aren't as emotional and they don't draw you in as much. Still a great song regardless. Alright, track number 9 is called Control-Alt-Delete. Once again, we're holding very, very strong to that computer theme that I really think kind of draws people in because it's a theme throughout the entire album. So we go from track number 1 where it's like fighting people all day, all night, like the ops and stuff like that in a video game sense. That's what we were trying to go for. And then every other song is literally just about computer theme and about some kind of tech vibe. So Control-Alt-Delete is number 9. The beat on this is great. Sing it, Zach.
I'm laying here now with a memory I could trust you in the method to your madness. Now it's so tragic and you left me so dramatic. I don't wanna cry and hack it, but I'm done with your theatrics. Yeah, no more we, you and me. Control alt delete, control alt delete. Maybe in another life I'll try to call you mine, but I keep looking for the exit and I don't know why. Control alt delete the friendship that we never had.
Alright, so for Control Delete, I'm gonna actually be putting it with 404 right here, just because it's a shorter song, and I also don't think, compared to all the other songs, that it really fits in. Alright, so for Control Delete, I put it in C tier right next to 404, just for one reason mainly. Just because I feel like compared to every other song we've listed so far, it doesn't exactly fit. It doesn't exactly give the audience something to draw them in the entire time. I think the beat is incredible. I think overall, I personally would love to redo this song with some different vocals, different theme, and kind of just redo it, because I feel like there was some stuff we left out that we could have done better with. But overall, again, great song. I suggest you listen to it and tell me your thoughts. Alright, moving on to track 10 out of 15, we have a song called Firewall, which is one of my favorites.
You show me I don't have to be the one to do it on my own. Made me feel like a king. You put me on a throne, and then you changed the tone. I should have known better. Took you for more than a damn home record. I don't wanna be the one to lose it all, but you got past my firewall. You show me love and I need me right on my code. When you know you're on me, I'll never receive another call.
Alright, so in my opinion, we're going to be putting an A tier Firewall, because that song is just such a good song to sing out with your friends. So we're putting Firewall at A tier just because I think the vocals are perfect. I think it's an emotional song. I think that it keeps you on a nice thrill the entire time. And again, lyrics on point. Alright, moving on to track 11. It's called Hacked. This may be our first D tier, honestly. One thing I'll point out right away is just the effects. That does play a part. So for obvious reasons, this is going to be D tier. If there was a lower option, I really would put it there. It's just a mess, dude. Honestly, we put it on because it was really funny when we listened to it, and it kind of goes hard in its own way. I mean, the thing I'm going to start with on the critiques of this song is Zach's part. The amount of effects and the reverb and the delay is so overwhelming in that beginning, mixed with the distortion and the volume on that. It just kind of fucks up the entire song. And the vocals are good. I wish it was more clean so we can hear them. For my part, honestly, I didn't know what to write, so I freestyled some random verse that we listened to it, and we were like, this is actually the funniest thing ever. So for those reasons, we're going to put it a D tier. It's a hilarious song. It's just not very quality driven, I guess. All right, moving on to track 12. It's called Design. Originally it was called Empty by Design, but we just shortened it to fit more with the computer theme. This is actually one of my favorite songs, so I can feel an S tier coming up, honestly.
I gave you everything you could have wanted.
Empty by design, I could've made you mine.
You said that you wanted love, but you make control. Took my heart just to
Lyrics, pay attention.
Now I'm bleeding on the stereo, but you want more like you didn't even know. It's like you didn't even know. As you were building a throne on my broken spine, now I'm hollowed out with the painted smile on mine. No more saving.
Alright, so for our third S tier, I'm going to be putting Design up here just because, first of all, such a catchy song. Lyrics are on point the entirety of this song, and in my opinion, it is actually my favorite. I mean, dude, just overall, the vocals I think are really, really nice, and the lyricism fits well together. You know, minimal production effort, and it still sounds flawless. Alright, track 13 is called Ones and Zeros. Again, falling into that computer theme, which we try to keep consistent throughout the entire album. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. I know that I'm a fuck up. It's in my insecurities. Person I could have been, but I can't relate.
Chose the life that I'm on, it was my downfall.
Hold on, guys. This is a crazy call we're getting at the moment. Yo, what's going on, bro? I'm actually recording a video like right now. You're on camera. I'm reacting to every single song off of Enter and I'm ranking it.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yes, sir, dude. Tell them to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
I agree. Okay, so let me read you. So in S tier, I have Dying Love, Printer, and Design.
Valid.
Then in A tier, I have All Day, Choose, and Firewall.
No, but I spent a while doing the production.
No, dude, the production we spent for Choose was like at least a day.
Way
Like,
more than hacked.
you know? B tier, I have Forgot I Was Real and Codeless, which I think are pretty good songs.
Okay.
For C tier, I put 404 and Control Alt Delete.
Alright,
And then in D tier is Virus and Hacked.
this is in D tier, brother.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I listened to it a bit more and I was just like, we need a D tier, so I put it there.
Damn.
I feel like, honestly, think about this. If I put something in D tier, people are gonna want to listen to it.
I guess.
Oh, I just realized I'm gonna have to blank out my screen because I accidentally showed your numbers. So once I edit it, I'm gonna have to...
No!
Everyone call Zach.
If we get 100 Spotify followers, I'll go back and I'll re-edit it.
Alright, you guys heard it here first. If we can get 100 Spotify monthly listeners, we will go back to Hacked and make it, like, completely perfect. We're gonna go back and make a flawless song.
You're stuck here. You're stuck here. Only listen. Smack.
And then, yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. Always distracting me, chat. This is why we never get albums out that quick. It's in my insecurities, person I could have been, but I can't relate.
Chose the life that I'm on, it was my downfall. I walk a life that I
Oh, dude, already S tier. He's right.
illusion of saying I'm wide awake. I wish that I could blame you for my mistakes, and I know I'm a fuck up. It's in my insecurities, person I could have been, now I can't relate. I try to close my eyes, but I'm wide awake.
I wish that I could blame me for my mistakes.
From the nights that without you, screaming, baby, I can do it if I have to.
Alright, so ones and zeros, Zach was right. I'm gonna be putting ones and zeros at S tier just because, honestly, that song is beautiful. Alright, so for S tier, I put ones and zeros because I think the vocal quality is so perfect. I think the words are really, really sad, and that's what I love. I also think that, you know, the beat is so fire. It's so good that I'd really like to put it at S tier. Alright, now getting into track 14, Neon Burn.
To be on that promise, I'd always be kind. Thought about you inside my arms, the image burned into my mind. But we burn too bright and we feel it in our hearts.
Alright, so, coming to Neon Burn. Zach is going to be so mad at me for doing this, but I'm going to be putting it in D tier. I think my vocals, the effects should have been changed, dude. The effects need to be changed. I absolutely hate that song. I cannot stand it. Every time I listen to it, I don't know why I sound the way I do on that song, but I don't understand what the fuck happened and why it sounded that way. And I know Zach was like, when we were leading up to the release and getting everything set, he was like, no, dude, the vocals are good, keep it. In my opinion, I fucking hate them. They are so bad. Flashing brighter than 1,000 fireflies. Like, it just sounds... I don't know why I sang it that way, dude. I just feel like I could have sung it differently, dude, and that actually pisses me off. But you know what? It's a good song. I'm proud of it, and yeah. All right, going on to the final song of our release called Shore at track number 15. Let's hear it.
I'm on a boat and I do not give a fuck, yeah. Anything I
One
can
thing
do
I
is
want to
show
note
you
again
say
is how
fuck, yeah.
different Zach and my
Anything I
like
can do,
effects
so
are
make it
on our
go, yeah.
voices.
Anything I'ma do to ride it with remote and fuck around with your bitch. I know, fuck around with the stitch, yeah. Protocol, but I glitch to the ignition switch. Ride where I wanna go, where I please, and I wanna fun, yeah. While I sail on the seas.
Alright, so for the final song, Shore, I'm going to be putting it at B tier. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's bad. I think it falls kind of right in the middle there. And that's where I feel comfortable putting it. Once again, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below which song is your favorite. Also, it would really, really mean a lot to me if you went and listened to the album right now on all platforms under the band And Then What. Just search the name Enter by And Then What with the question mark at the end, and you'll find it on any music platform that you listen to. Alright guys, my name is Dalton Barrow. My bandmate is Zachary McGuire. I will see you guys next time. We are And Then What. Peace!